Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Saturn and Mercury in 7th house. In astrology, when Saturn and Mercury are placed in the 7th house of a natal chart, it can have various implications and influences on an individual's personality, relationships, and life experiences. Keep in mind that astrology is a belief system, and interpretations can vary among astrologers. Here's a general overview of what this placement might signify. 1. Communication in relationships. Mercury represents communication and intellect. With Mercury in the 7th house, you may place a strong emphasis on communication within your partnerships. You're likely to be articulate and value open and honest discussions with your partners. 2. Serious and thoughtful relationships. Saturn represents responsibility, discipline, and maturity. When Saturn is in the 7th house, you may approach relationships with a sense of seriousness and commitment. You might take your partnerships very seriously and be cautious about forming them. 3. Difficulty in expressing emotions. The combination of Saturn and Mercury can sometimes lead to difficulty in expressing emotions openly. You might be reserved or find it challenging to express your feelings to your partner. 4. Practical and analytical approach. You're likely to take a practical and analytical approach to your relationships. You may carefully evaluate potential partners, seeking stability and compatibility. 5. Long-lasting relationships. Saturn's influence in the 7th house can indicate a desire for long-lasting and enduring relationships. You may be willing to work through challenges and commit for the long term. 6. Communication challenges. On the flip side, this placement might also indicate communication challenges or misunderstandings in relationships. Saturn can bring a sense of limitation or restriction to Mercury's communicative nature. 7. Business partnerships. The 7th house is associated with partnerships, not just romantic ones but also business partnerships. With Mercury here, you might excel in negotiations and collaborations, making you a good partner in business ventures. 8. Responsibility in marriage. Marriage and committed partnerships are likely to come with a sense of responsibility and duty for you. You may take on the role of a responsible partner in your relationships. It's important to remember that the interpretation of an astrological chart is complex and should take into account the entire chart, including the signs and aspects of these planets, as well as the individual's unique personality and life experiences. Consulting with a professional astrologer can provide you with a more personalized and detailed analysis of how Saturn and Mercury in the 7th house specifically affect your life and relationships. Certainly, let's delve a bit deeper into the implications of having Saturn and Mercury in the 7th house in astrology. 9. Communication style. Mercury in the 7th house often indicates a need for intellectual stimulation in partnerships. You may appreciate partners who are good conversationalists, and you're likely to engage in discussions that explore various topics within your relationships. 10. Serious commitment. Saturn's presence in the 7th house emphasizes the theme of commitment and responsibility in relationships. You may feel a strong sense of duty and dedication to your partners. This can lead to stable and enduring unions, but it may also make you cautious about entering into relationships. 11. Balancing independence and partnership. Balancing your independence with the needs of a partnership may be a lifelong theme for you. Saturn can bring a sense of responsibility, but it can also make you aware of the importance of maintaining your individuality within a relationship. 12. Learning through relationships. With Mercury's influence, you are likely to learn a great deal through your interactions with others. Your relationships serve as a platform for personal growth and acquiring knowledge, especially in the realm of communication and interpersonal skills. 13. Potential for practical thinking. Mercury and Saturn are both associated with practical thinking. You may approach relationship issues with a pragmatic mindset, focusing on solutions and problem solving rather than getting caught up in emotional drama. 14 Challenges in expressing affection. Expressing affection and emotions might be a challenge for you, as Saturn can sometimes create emotional barriers. You may need to consciously work on opening up emotionally to your partner. 15 Partner selection. The type of partner you are attracted to or the qualities you seek in a partner may be influenced by this placement. You may be drawn to individuals who are intelligent, responsible, and have strong communication skills. 16 Relationship timing. Saturn is associated with timing, and its presence in the 7th house might suggest that your significant relationships or partnerships become more significant and enduring later in life. You might take your time before committing to a long-term partnership. 17 Contractual agreements. This placement can also indicate a focus on contractual agreements within partnerships, including marriage contracts, business contracts, or legal arrangements related to relationships. Remember that astrology provides a symbolic framework for understanding personality traits and life patterns, but it should not be used as the sole determinant of your decisions or the way you perceive yourself and others. Individual experiences and choices play a significant role in shaping one's life. It's always a good idea to consult with a professional astrologer for a more personalized and in-depth analysis of your birth chart. Certainly, here are some additional insights into what having Saturn and Mercury in the 7th house in astrology might indicate. 18 Structured communication. With Saturn's influence, you may prefer structured and organized communication in your relationships. This could manifest as setting boundaries, having clear expectations, and valuing orderliness in how you communicate with your partner. 19 Responsibility in partnerships. Saturn often brings a sense of responsibility, and this can extend to your partnerships. You may feel a duty to support and take care of your partner, and you may expect the same level of commitment from them. 20 Learning through challenges. Challenges and obstacles in relationships are seen as opportunities for growth and learning with this placement. You're likely to approach difficulties in partnerships as valuable life lessons. 21 Cautious approach to commitment. Saturn's influence can make you cautious when it comes to commitment. You may take your time before fully committing to a relationship, as you want to be sure that it aligns with your long-term goals and values. 22 Communication blocks. At times, you may experience communication blocks or barriers in your relationships. This could be due to a fear of vulnerability or a tendency to overthink things before expressing yourself. 23 Intellectual compatibility. You may prioritize intellectual compatibility when choosing a partner. A stimulating mental connection with your significant other is likely to be important to you. 24 Balancing work and personal life. Saturn in the 7th house can sometimes indicate challenges in balancing work and personal life. You may need to consciously make an effort to maintain a healthy work-life balance in your relationships. 25 Business partnerships and contracts. In addition to personal relationships, this placement can also influence your approach to business partnerships and contracts. You may approach these with the same level of seriousness and responsibility as your romantic relationships. 26 Communication as a key to success. Mercury in the 7th house suggests that effective communication is key to the success of your relationships. You may excel in professions or roles that require strong communication skills, such as counseling, negotiation, or public relations. 27 Seeking stability. Both Saturn and Mercury can indicate a desire for stability in various aspects of life, including relationships. You may be drawn to partners who offer stability and security, and you may work diligently to provide the same in return. It's essential to remember that astrology is a belief system that offers insights into personality traits and potential life themes. However, it doesn't dictate the course of your life, and individual experiences can vary widely. For a more precise and personalized analysis of your astrological chart, consider consulting with a professional astrologer who can provide detailed insights into your unique circumstances.